Hello. So this series of exercises are going to be good for releasing tension all around the body. So I'm going to give you a few exercises to do. I'll talk us through it. You can do them all together in one go, or you can do them once you've learnt them kind of mixed in between your day. So it doesn't have to be a sequence, but I'm sharing it as one sequence so you can learn all the things and all the ways to release some tension. So we're going to start off. So come to sitting down comfortably in any position, and we're going to start off by relaxing around the jaw. So we're going to just take the hands really softly on the jaw, so around where the two upper and lower jaw meets, and we're going to really sort of gently massage the face. Now this is difficult to talk and do, but what you want to do is really relax the face. So it's going to affect how I speak. But really start to massage these areas that can quite often have a little bit of tension in. And we can just spend a little bit of time massaging. And you can be a bit creative in how you want to do this. So then we can just move to the fingertips, just gently. So if it feels quite tender, sometimes it's better just to start off with the fingertips. Feel into any areas that are feeling tight. So keep moving the fingers around the jaw and just exploring that as a movement. This is something that you can do at any point throughout the day. It's quite good to kind of keep on top of the tension building up. If you're feeling a bit tense in the body and the mind, then this can just be a way of just linking in with the body and giving that jaw a nice bit of a release. Okay, so we're massaging around the jaw, and you can do this for as long as you like. The next thing we're going to do just to help this area is we're going to take the hands and place them behind the head and just gently massage the back of the neck. So I'm kind of just gently massaging around this area in sort of circles with the arms. So not a big movement, but just a really gentle bit of releasing through the neck. You can use the fingers if that's easier. If you've got there's not a big area there, then just use the fingertips and massage around there, and then we can just come back to the neck, come back to the jaw and release. That's really nice, and let the face just really pull that face that we don't like anyone else to see, but that really sort of always droopy face. We want to feel that. We want to feel that like tension just draining out. So just allow the face to release and let go. So that's our jaw release. Okay, so that's something you do at any time. Now the next thing we're going to do is you can use either a wall or you can use like the edge of your sofa or a chair or any ledge really. So you can use a ledge or the wall. So we're going to lie down and we're going to place our feet on top of this chair. So we're going to do a couple of things here. We're going to release tension in the pelvic floor and also get into some breathing. So what we want to do is place our feet on, if we're using a chair or a sofa or something, place your feet on there, and then just widen the legs and let the knees come out. So you're kind of letting the knees flop out to the side. Now, if you were to use a wall, it's quite nice on the wall. You can actually place the feet on the wall like we're doing a big wide leg squat against the wall, and then your knees are wide. So the main thing is your knees are wide. So you can get the same sensation, the same feelings, placing them on a chair or a sofa. So usually I'm using a chair because quite often we've got sofas and chairs and it's just a bit more accessible. I know we've all got walls, but sometimes we've got things on walls like radiators, so it's not always possible. So make sure the body's comfortable, and then we're going to just place the hands on the rib cage. Now the elbows are relaxed on the floor. We're going to relax the head and the pelvis and everything relaxing down. So this position here is helping to release through the pelvic floor. Then what we're going to do is focus on breathing, and we're going to breathe up and into the hands and then breathe out. Now I'm going to continue talking us through this so that we can kind of get the sense of what's happening in the body. So as you breathe in, you're breathing into the hands and we want to feel the rib cage expanding up and out. As you breathe out, your hands are relaxing down. So we're trying to get movement into this central part of the body. As you're doing it, keep the mouth gently closed and think about the jaw relaxing. We want to breathe in and out through the nose, so we're not kind of breathing in and out through the mouth. We want to keep the belly relaxed, and we can stay here for, you know, a good long time. Actually, this is a nice one to do at the end of the day, or, you know, if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed, come down to the floor and take a few breaths. So it's really slow breaths. After a few breaths, you might even feel the pelvic floor relaxing. Now, play around with the legs and how they feel on the chair. You might find that if you really want to get into this as a relaxed position, put more of your leg on a chair, or, you know, similarly, you can put the feet against a wall as well. But the main thing is to have the feet wide and feel a sense of opening through the pelvis and through the pelvic floor. And just stay here, like really help. This is going to really help with things like prolapse as well. So good to do at the end of the day if you've experienced prolapse sensation all day, and you know, you want to sort of feel everything kind of coming back. So it's, you know, we're working with gravity and we're letting everything come back and relax and rest. So that's, you know, we're doing two things there. We're breathing, we're relaxing the pelvic floor, and then you can even think about relaxing the jaw as well. Okay. So the next one we're going to think about is releasing some tension in our shoulders and our back, and this is a nice movement to do. So we're going to lie on the side, we're going to have something underneath our head, a pillow or a cushion to support us. We want to feel like the neck's not too high up like this, but not too low down, so that we're kind of getting a bit of a cricked neck. We want that perfect balance. So we're going to lie on one side to start with. We're going to have whatever side you're lying on, that arm is coming out in front, and then we've got another hand on the top. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to breathe in and we're going to open that arm and we're going to let it come out behind us. And then we're going to breathe out and then we're going to bring everything back. And we're going to keep doing that. So we're going to breathe in and we can watch that arm. So let the head roll a little bit and then breathe out and bring that top arm back nice and slowly, continually doing this movement. Now, a couple of things to think about. We only want to move the shoulder and the back, so we're going to keep the knees glued together and we're going to keep the hips facing forward. What we're not doing is trying to get the hand onto the floor behind. We don't want to let the knees slip and then everything open like this. We want to keep this lower part of the body glued together and continually doing this movement. So this is really nice to release the shoulders and get a bit more mobility in the thoracic spine, which is our chest area. And then once you've done a few of those, and again, it's not about doing a certain amount, there's no magic number, but you know, if you're enjoying it, do it, and you know, really treat your body to these movements. Then we're going to circle the arm up and round. So nice and slowly, again, not expecting it to go a certain distance. If you're super flexible in that area, your arm might get to the floor, it's not impossible, but that's not the goal. So we're letting this arm float all the way round, up and all the way round. So this is a lovely exercise to do at the end of the day before you get into bed, just to calm the body, calm the mind. And then let's switch sides. So I'm going to just jump up and go back onto the other side, but you can just roll over, and when you do that, be really careful with yourself. You don't need to quickly rush over. So, and you can even do this in bed actually. You could do it before, you know, go to sleep if you've got the space to stretch your arms out and it's not annoying for anyone else. Then do that. Breathe in, open, and then breathe out and come all the way back. So this is just really lovely for the chest, for the arm. This is going to help improve your breathing. It's going to help create space in the body for that rib cage breath that we want to do. And it also helps alleviate the rounded shoulders feeling, or the position that we often find ourselves if we are in using a computer or we're looking down at our phones. You know, this is a bit of a nice antidote to that. So when you're ready and you feel like you've done enough that way, then we'll go around in the opposite way. And the main thing about the breathing is just keep it fluid. Keep breathing in and out through the nose, nice and long, slow breaths. And then just relax and enjoy that. So the next thing we're going to do, we can even do this straight away from the one that we've just done, is we're going to lie on the front of our body and we're going to do an inner thigh stretch. Now this is great for not doing anything at all. So you lie on a bed. If you feel like your hips sort of are uncomfortable, or your pubic bone's uncomfortable lying on a floor, hard floor, or even a carpeted floor, then lie on the bed. So it doesn't have to be on a mat or on a floor, so wherever's comfortable. So what we're going to do is we're going to lie with our forehead on our hands, and then we're going to bring one knee out to the side, keep it connected to the floor, so all parts of the leg is still connected, and then allow the body to relax down. So we're allowing the hips to relax forward. I want you to keep your head down. I'm just lifting it up so you can still hear me. But keep your hips relaxing, keep your head down, back of the head nice and long, and spend as long as you like here. And really let the body relax. And then when you're ready, you can switch sides. So bring the other knee out to the side. And you might notice that when you do lift up, or lift the knee out, so if you want to go onto the side while we're talking this through, if we're doing it together, then carry on the other side, but I'll just show you. So you might feel like when you bring your knee out, actually the hip lifts quite a lot. That's all right. If it feels strange, you can actually put some cushions underneath as well. So there isn't like a massive space here. So if your hips don't naturally fall to the floor, don't worry, that's perfectly normal. They may not do. So you can either be happy with it, with the gap, or put some pillows or cushions underneath so you're kind of nice and supported. The main thing is we're getting a bit of this inner thigh. We're getting this inner thigh to come out so that we're giving it a bit of a stretch and a release. Okay, so those are your relaxing movements. Try them all together if you want, try them separately. Spread them out in your day, use them at night time as a way to release the body and reset it. And if you have any questions, do let me know.